Welcome back to another SINoALICE video. So first of all, let's quickly just run through this social media campaign. So if you're on Twitter, make sure you just retweet, like, reply to the post. That will get us 300 Twilight crystals. I don't even really use Twitter, but I've done that just so that we can get the 300 Twilight crystals. Next, let's go through the notices, and we'll start off with Colosseum Reformed. So they've mentioned that they've added a few different things. So I noticed when I did Colo earlier today that there were some like new visual effects. So at the beginning you get to see your little ship fly in, and it's like your guild members are getting off the ship and whatnot. And then also when you're fighting demon as well, you can see exactly like how you guys are doing. I mean, it's quite easy to just look at the number anyway, but there's a new visual effect as well. I think there may have been some skill effect changes as well, but I can't really tell. It could just be that I wasn't paying enough attention before. They also mentioned a battle stats effect as well, and it kind of sounds like it's like a Mario Kart type catch-up mechanic where, like, if you're losing, they'll give you a bit. So it mentions battle stats effect will display for guild members of guilds that have been outnumbered by a certain amount, but when I played earlier we were winning, so yeah, I couldn't really notice what was happening, and then we ended up losing, so maybe the enemy did actually have some sort of effect. We tried to use Mao and stuff, but we couldn't even catch up again after that. They did also add a improved chat feature as well, so now you'll be able to pin messages, and there'll be 2 messages that'll be pinned, so that's pretty handy as well, because I know sometimes in matches people just like to chat, but obviously there's usually someone calling out nightmares as well, so yep. Okay, moving on then. So we've got a new character now, Hamelin. Go back to story mode. So we've got 2 chapters in normal mode and then 2 chapters in hard mode. So it's the usual 50 Twilight crystals each chapter. So that's 200 Twilight crystals. And then we also have these Act of Hatred new chapter celebration missions as well. So these will last for 2 weeks. So you can see if you clear Act of Hatred normal mode, chapter 2 you get 100 Twilight crystals, clear verse 30 Twilight crystals, and then there's one for clearing all the celebration missions, which will get you another 100, so that's another 230 Twilight crystals, so it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and claim that. Moving on, we've then got 2 new banners and 1 Redux one. So the Redux one is just your international classes 1. The weapons aren't great from what I remember. Level 3 skill, no DC2 for the bow, and no DC2 on the hammer. Stat wise, 400 plus another 400 and 800, so 1600 stats. And I believe it's the same here, so 400 for up to class level 10, and then yeah, another 1200 for limit breaks. So stat wise pretty good, but they're quite sort of defense heavy on the gunner, magic defense heavy as you'd expect, and then there's quite a lot of stats going into physical defense instead of just physical attack, so it's decent, but it's not amazing. Maybe worth, if you've got like extra medals of desire, you could spark the classes, because the weapons aren't amazing, so no real point rolling for weapons. And then as mentioned, we've got this new class here, Hamelin. Unfortunately it's not a free class, you will have to try and roll for it. So first one is the Minstrel, and oddly enough, even though it's called and looks like a scythe, it's actually an instrument, so pretty decent weapon. Or instrument, 1.5 targets, very physical oriented, and then support boon 2. You've then got this RM2 hammer, so no DC2, no combos of anything, 18 cost. Level 3, mental focus 2 gun, oops, and then Warcry. So not really anything amazing on his banner, it's just if you want the new class. Forgot to talk. Stat wise, he's also not amazing, it's just your usual 400 stats and then lots of HP, no support skill or anything like that, because it's not a elemental. We've then got this second international class banner now, so this international class banner is pretty cool because, well, we've got another Paladin Snow. We've already got 2 Paladin Snows now. We've got the one from the Grand Prix, which was quite easy because it was only 750 Twilight crystals and you're basically guaranteed one, if not 2 or more, because I think it was like double rate up as well. And then you've obviously got the normal capture class as well, so a third one, so nothing too special. Weapon wise, it's an 18 cost DC2 spear. We don't really have any DC2 spears that heal HP, so that's kind of new. It's a water weapon, so not too special. We're kind of overloaded in that. It would be nice if it was like a fire spear. Stat wise, it's again 1600 stats, so you get 500 plus 400 plus 700, but again a lot of it is in a magic defense, not only in magic attack, but it is 800 magic attack and 800 magic defense, so it's not too bad, an equal split. And then what's nice is they've got Red Riding Hood Cleric, so I think this is the first free one. The only other one that I'm aware of is a paid class, so it's nice to get one that is attainable via gacha. So this is 100, 300, 400, only 1400 stat wise, and it's got a bit more HP. Not sure why they nerfed the stats on this one a bit, but it is what it is. And then also the weapon, it's not great, it's 1.5 targets, but it does have recovery support too. Again, because the weapon's not great, it may just be worth sparking the class. It's got quite a lot of physical attack though, oddly enough, so you get 800 physical attack. We've then got this DC2 sword, 18 cost, level 3 skill, so not great. And then this tome, support boon 2, and it's got an incantation skill for magic attack, magic defense, so this one's alright. I'm probably not going to roll for this one because I've got enough Paladin classes. The spear's not anything amazing, it's not got like that much magic attack. I mean 800 is decent, but it's not amazing. Probably just save my Twilight crystals and wait for the more of the elemental classes, because they usually give like 2400 stats as well as like boosts that I can use in the future. So yeah, I'll save my Twilight crystals for that, plus any support banners with guaranteed SRs, and also the limit break one. I think that's the biggest place where I'll be able to grow, because I've almost got like a full DC2 grid now, so it's just getting these to MLB to grow my points. So yeah, no rolls today. I'll probably end it here. Thanks again for watching, and leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more. Ooh, just hit the 1200, so that can do a full step up. Anyway, thanks for watching, catch you in the next one, bye for now.